darned whale buy has taken the price of Safuu up to, well, at the moment, 150 something. And we sacrificed at 69 cents. Are you grumpy? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you demanding that Bryan do something about this? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what Bryan should do about this. Let's go.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Come on in, but quickly today. Not even any tea today. I don't have time. I'm a busy woman. Gotta get on. So sorry about that. But I do have time to say I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research. And also, I am still on my quest towards 1,000 subscribers. I'm now at 819 as we speak. Do you know what? If nothing else but to shut me up about this, then please, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe down below. You know what to do. Okay, so let's move along. Bit of a warning, there may be an incoming rant. I'm not sure, I think we're just gonna have to see how we go. But this is about what Bryan should do about the price of Safuu at sacrifice. So, really quick recap. We started to sacrifice our Safuu on the 20th of October, and many of us, including myself, sacrificed our Safuu for our Safuu X at a price of 0.69 on that first day. Of course, what happened about, 36 hours ago was one of the biggest whale buys we have ever seen of Safuu. It was massive. I think it was about $2.6 million worth of Safuu were bought. And of course, what did that do? It drove the price of Safuu up to, I think the highest I saw was about $1.84. And what does that mean? That means that the people that have sacrificed since, actually the price has now gone down to about 157 or 158, but the people that have sacrificed since that time have of course got this amazing deal because they've got that much higher price of Safuu, which is giving them a lot more Safuu X. And it's more than double, right? So they've done well out of this. And there's a lot of disquiet in the Discord from some people kind of suggesting, proposing, even demanding that Bryan actually matches that price, or at least a better price than the price given on the first day of sacrifice. There's some proposals that perhaps he should match up to a $1 price of Safuu, or $1.50 or whatever it is. Anyway, so there's these proposals in Discord that we should get more bang for our buck, I guess, in terms of what we come out with of Safuu X. And that's based a lot on, we're loyal investors, we've been here since the beginning, we deserve it. We were encouraged to sacrifice on the first day, and now look what happened, etc., etc. So here's my thoughts on all of that. And by the way, whilst we're talking about the enormous whale buy, and everybody's very negative about it, which I find really ironic because had that been like 2 weeks ago, we would have been celebrating with champagne. But anyway, it is what it is. But the thing about the whale buy, the incredibly amazing, positive thing to come out of that whale buy, is the liquidity. Did you see the liquidity? It more than doubled. And in terms of the project, that's exactly where we need to be going. So although as an individual investor, you kind of maybe sat there going, oh, really? For goodness sake, what? Zoom out. Look at the project. Look what that has done for Safuu X. First of all, to say, I am absolutely as disappointed and frustrated as the next person about the price of Safuu when I sacrificed. I really hoped that with the, especially the amazing community initiative, which did actually drive the price up, but I really hoped we'd somehow, hit $1 at least, but we didn't. We fell quite short of that, and as a result, you know, when you look at the safuux that we will have in our wallets, I'm sure we're all a little bit disappointed. However, it's a momentary disappointment because I know, and so do you, the positive outcomes of that in terms of where we're going with the fire pit. So although in the short term we have less, potentially in the long term we have a lot more when it comes to the value of safuux. So that's the first thing. Absolute frustration and disappointment, but actually not. Longer term, strategically, no, this is a good place to be. Secondly, we are in crypto. Actually, we're in business. Crypto is a business. And although loyalty and being nice people are very important, they cannot be the overriding factor that drives the strategy behind Safuu and safuux. Because being a loyal investor isn't actually giving Bryan what he needs now. Yes, being a loyal investor has helped to get the project to where it is, but we have to focus on the future. We have to focus on the best strategy going forward. And continuing really on that theme, I think that the approach we have at the moment is very much led by the free market. So we sacrifice, and the moment that we sacrifice, we get the price that Safuu is sitting at. And that's a free market-led approach, very organic. Potentially the proposals around changing the price of sacrifice, or the price that we get, and therefore the number of safuux that we get, would introduce quite an artificial mechanism that I'm not sure will give us what we need in the long term. So for me, it's very much down to a short-term gain versus the long-term strategic approach that I feel we need. So imagine, I think of this as like a weighing scales actually. And on the one side, you've got your safuux in circulation. On the other, you've got the fire pit. Now, the more safuux in circulation, so the more safuux that we get, that's going to happen, right? So more circulating coins, less density of the fire pit, so a lower percentage. The less safuux in circulation, the denser the fire pit, and ergo, potentially, the higher the price of safuux. And for me, decisions have to be made about the sustainability of the project versus what's best for the individual investor. Because in the long run, if and when this project is successful, we as individual investors will clearly all benefit. So in answer to the question that I posed in this video, what should Bryan do? This is my answer. Bryan should do exactly what he needs to do as CEO of this project for the best sustainability of safuux. That's what I think. Now, don't get me wrong, if Bryan, dropped a little announcement in Discord in the next few weeks saying, actually, we've crunched the numbers, we can offer you all a Safuu price of $1 or $1.50. Oh, imagine. I'd be the first to say, fantastic, amazing, thank you, Bryan. But I would do that knowing that Bryan, our CEO, will have absolutely sat down with the team, crunched it all through, and done it because he knows it won't damage the project. But equally, I'm happy with my 69-cent sacrifice. I made my decision as an adult on the day. I could have waited. I wasn't courageous enough. I'll be honest. I could have waited, but I knew I wanted to get it done. I'm happy with my decision. I made my decision looking at all the evidence that I had, all the sure things that we knew, the bonus sacrifice, the price of Safuu at the time. We could never know about the unknowns. We never knew that whale was coming. So why beat ourselves up about something that we have no control about? So, as a mature adult investor who makes her own decisions. I am happy with my 69 cents. I hope you can be too. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope that didn't sound too preachy. I don't want it to. I just think, come on chats, we need to back Bryan with whatever he needs to do to get Safuu X over the line, and not just to do that, to make it amazing. And that is exactly what it's going to be. So I'm going to leave it there. I haven't even got a cup of tea to say cheers with, but I'm going to say as usual, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope to see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you around. Stay safe, and cheers.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.